Hello and welcome to our video. My name is Shayden and this is the Joomla YouTube channel. In this video, we'll look at creating a gallery in JD Builder using the gallery add-on. Now the gallery is really useful if you have a set of images you want to show them, or maybe you want to show your team at your workplace, a couple of people faces or backgrounds, or maybe you have a photography portfolio, you want to show that, or anything where you have more than a few images and you want to show them in a better than normal way. So to put together a gallery, we'll go ahead and take the gallery element, and by default there are no images, so it's kind of blank. And let's go ahead and add a few items real quick. I downloaded a couple of images earlier today, so we'll go ahead and actually, they are here. We'll go ahead and add them real quick. So we'll add this one, right? Add another one. Let me actually pause the video, add a few items so I don't take up a lot of your time. Okay, so I went ahead and added 8 images, and the first thing is the layout. So the grid layout gives you, just standard fixed size. So it's going to look at the center of the image, whether that be vertically or horizontally, and you get that. So this is great if you want to display them in a grid and you have images of the same size. Then you have the justify layout, which again is great for if you have different type of layout images, different size of images or same size of images, and it's going to try to justify and make it look the same size. So based on the height of the image, the width is going to be the same, different, but based on the height of the image, the images will resize and be displayed in a justification manner. It's like text justification in Microsoft Word. When you're typing something in a Word doc, you get the same thing. It tries to justify the content, and that's what it is. Now the masonry is really good. This is one you want to use if you have different size of images. So what it does is it automatically, based on your image size, picks up the images and adjusts them in place. So even if I move these images up and down, you'll see they are automatically adjusted. So that's and they all are going to eventually, assuming you have enough images, they're going to eventually fit in boxes in one grid, and they're going to look like part of one big image. Let's try to add another image, maybe this one. And as you can see, there you go. There's that one. So this is really good. And then you obviously can decide if you want more columns, if you want 4 columns, or if you want 6 columns. Obviously, it's getting much smaller, and then you have to add more images. And if you just decide 1, it's just one big column. So 2 to 3 looks really good. It adjusts your images really well, and you get real flexibility of what it looks like. And then you can also adjust the margin within the images, the spacing within the images, how based on the kind of images you have, you may want to, or loosen it at all, not have it, or have it, like 5 pixels or something. So we looked at that. Now with the grid, again, is very useful when you have the same size of images, because in this one, I can't see this woman's face, at least her eyes. I can't see her eyes, and the bird is missing half of it. So it's masonry is really good when you have images of a different size, and justify works well as well, but it's mostly grid or masonry or justify. You want to go with whatever you need in that particular spot. Now let's go look at the filter options. Well, we haven't created any filters, so let's go ahead and add filters to our images. So inside the images, you have 3 options. You can put a title, you can add in a caption, and you can add a filter. So I can say face, that's a caption, and you can see the caption appears here, and we'll say people as a filter. Okay. And the second one is Milky Way, and we'll say backgrounds as a filter. The third one would be fruits, but then again, this is backgrounds. Background, and the fourth one, we'll call it human people. So, you know, what we're doing is we're grouping items here. Park, background, right? And then we have number 6. This is Earth, but then again, this is a background. Then you have number 7, women, people. Number 8 is again trees and background. And number 9 is actually an animal, so let's put it there. Bird. Oh, it's actually a bird. So okay, so the filters, the way they work is by default you have all, and you can filter only people, background, or birds. All right, so someone could just click on the filters, and you have the option to obviously disable filter or align them however you need, but you can filter, click a particular type and filter. The filters don't work in live preview, so let me go ahead and save these and show you on a real page how they look like. So you can see I can filter all images and people or background or birds. Again, all people, background, birds. Now back to our editing screen. So with filters, you have options to align the filter and what you want to call all. So you can say all or gallery or however you want to do it, and then you can align it wherever you'd like. So if you have so many items, you can justify it. If you have less number of items, you can center, left, or right align it. Then you have the options for the text, the caption. You can say never to display the caption, or you can say you only want to see the caption when someone mouse overs. And the tag for the caption, this is good for SEO. So you want to select what you think is good for your website's SEO. So I'd like to keep it on image and, you know, span tag. And then the background color can also be changed to a different one. You know, you can have this kind of whitish background and change the text color to be black, and that looks fine too. So again, whatever works for you. And then there's padding. This is useful to increase the height of the actual caption background. So the padding comes both ways, from left, right, and top, bottom as well. So you can unlock this and only add it from the top. If so, let's say we can put it like this, or we can have it like, you know, this. So this is totally flexible however you want it. Yeah, so this is kind of flexible on how you want it. And that's how you do a gallery using JD Builder. Thanks for watching.